They invited him to come. He's the only one that's ever reached out to them.
That's despicable. And he filmed a fucking political ad in violation of federal law. In violation of federal law, he used dead service members for his own political video. That's fucking despicable.
Charge him with another crime, then he don't give a fuck. It'd just be another one.
From a moral perspective, that doesn't fucking bother you? Hello?
Hello, hey.
Awesome. What's going on? Are you a Republican?
Yeah.
All right. And why do you hate veterans?
Huh?
Why do you hate veterans?
I don't hate veterans. Why?
Then why are you voting for someone that does?
Trump don't hate veterans. He didn't ever say none of that that y'all talking about.
Yes, he did. He said on numerous different occasions things about our service members.
I don't believe it. I done looked it up before and it was all debunked. He didn't do it.
Debunked by who, Mater?
Huh?
Debunked by who?
Hold on, I'm getting it pulled up right now.
Cool.
I just now.
Things John Kelly also stated about Trump was, quote, he is a very evil man. He had to remind Donald Trump on numerous different occasions. He said consistently that Ivanka Trump was his daughter because of the way that he would talk about her.
Who'd you say said all that?
John Kelly.
Yep. Who is that?
The former chief of staff for Donald Trump and a general.
I mean, just because somebody's a general don't really mean they nothing.
What reason would John Kelly have for saying this?
If he's a Democrat.
He's not. He was appointed by Donald Trump.
But he might have Democratic views, though.
He has Democratic... So hundreds of people around Donald Trump have Democratic views that he brought in?
Maybe, yeah.
So you're calling a 4-star general a liar?
Yeah.
Okay. And you have no reason he would have said that?
No. He didn't say it.
And you say... Right. And you understand why I would say that you hate veterans. Because you're calling a 4-star general a liar for no reason.
I mean, just because he's a 4-star general don't mean he ain't a liar.
Well, how is it? You haven't proved he's lying. You haven't proved he's lying. You don't have any reason for him to lie. Do you know what motive is? You don't have any motive for him to lie. Why would he lie?
I'm looking it up right now. You got to give me just a second.
I'm looking. It was debunked. I saw it on the Facebook.
No, I don't look at stuff on Facebook.
Hey, man, we got to keep our eye out for Frank, all right?
All right.
Quote, a person that thinks those who defend their country in uniform or are shot down or seriously wounded in combat or spend years being tortured as POWs are all, quote, suckers because there is nothing in it for them. That's a Trump quote. There's nothing in it for them. A person that did not want to be seen in the presence of military amputees because, quote, it doesn't look good for me. A person who demonstrated open contempt for Gold Star families, for all Gold Star families, on TV during the 2016 campaign and rants that our most precious heroes who gave their lives in America's defense are losers and wouldn't visit their graves in France. And he wouldn't visit their graves. Do you know why? Because he was concerned about his hair.
Why didn't Biden go to Arlington the other day? Or Kamala.
Why didn't they go to Arlington? Because there was no event scheduled. Donald Trump used politically veterans. That literally doesn't prove your point. Literally proves that he has disdain for them and contempt for them. He showed up to get a political talking point across. That's fucking despicable. That's despicable.
They invited him to come. He's the only one that's ever reached out to them.
That's despicable. And he filmed a fucking political ad in violation of federal law. In violation of federal law, he used dead service members for his own political video. That's fucking despicable.
Charge him with another crime, then he don't give a fuck. It'd just be another one.
From a moral perspective, that doesn't fucking bother you?
No. Well,
it doesn't bother you? Hold on. So it doesn't bother you? Are you kidding me?
He didn't go there for a political reason. He went there because
he literally filmed and assaulted a worker there. He illegally filmed a political ad, which is in violation of federal law. Why? Because it's despicable, and nobody other than you and the other people in the fucking trailer park would have a fucking problem with it. It's fucking despicable. Hey guys, if you are enjoying the show, make sure you hit the like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. And if you want to support the channel, you guys can become a YouTube member on this channel, or preferably join the Patreon in the link tree in the bio. Also in the link tree is my TikTok, Instagram, Twitch, and the OK Hi YouTube, which I post news to on a regular basis. Enjoy the rest of the show.
I'm glad you think I live in the
And if it was Joe Biden, you would be losing your fucking shit. Are you upset when Joe Biden checked his watch?
I don't even know what you're talking about when you checked it. Oh, whenever them, but yeah.
That upsets you?
It didn't. I didn't give a fuck. No, he didn't know what was going on.
I'm sure you didn't. Oh, I wasn't done with the quote.
Did you hear him talk? Did you hear him mumbling today? Trying to talk today?
Donald Trump? It's a struggle every day for him.
You didn't hear
Donald Trump? I'm struggling to talk. So you don't have any answers for why the Republicans voted down the PACT Act, why Donald Trump weaponized military members for political capital, why Donald Trump, or why John Kelly would have lied about Donald Trump, why Mark Milley would lie about Donald Trump, how you rectify that Donald Trump talked shit about McCain's military service where he was tortured for years. You can't make any of that make sense.
I think he might have said that about him because they was like running against each other as president.
What?
They always talk shit about each other whenever they're doing it. Hell,
can you address what I'm saying? I don't care. That's not something that you attack someone on. But Donald Trump doesn't have any morals. He attacks people's family. He attacks fucking veterans. He attacks their service.
Waltz and Vance is going at it now about that shit. Like going at each other.
I know, proving my point even more. Tim Walz was in the service for 24 years. He has a stellar record. Even the Republicans that served with him said, no, this is a bullshit attack, and I won't be voting for him. But he didn't do any of this shit.
They try to say he was in a war zone. He wasn't.
That's not what the argument had to do with. He was deployed to Italy. They pulled a clip from 15 years ago where he says, when I went off to war, which is true, he did. He was deployed to Italy. He went to Italy. No, he was deployed to. No, he was deployed. Stop talking. He was deployed to Italy.
Listen to me. I'm telling you what y'all fixing to find out about him. Y'all gonna trip this shit out. He's gonna come out before long that he done fool with some little boys. You wait and see. Cause he's too involved in little boys.
Someone check his profile. Someone check his profile. Is there a photo in there of him? Because I'm 100% certain that that's projection. Somebody check this guy's profile.
What's projection mean?
Projection. It means that's exactly what you're doing. What's on your computer, man?
Oh, I don't look at that shit. No. If that's what you're trying to say. I'm just saying that's what's going to come out about Waltz. Y'all check me out.
Do you know what projection is? I know, yeah, I know. Because that's what that's what's on your mind. That's what you apply to people. You project what you're doing onto other people.
Oh.
Do you got a record?
No, I don't. Yeah.
What's your record?
Battery, assault, DUIs, all kinds of shit, one.
Party of law and order.
Calling a nigger, they said that's against the law.
Yo. All right, someone want to find him? Nah, man, I'm going to find you. I'll see you soon, bud. I'm going to alert the FBI to your shit. Someone want to find him? That's the Republican Party. That's the Republican Party. Look at, do you see anybody see any Republicans in the comment section going, that's fucked up? Anyone? You see, there's a principle, which is that there are bad cops that do bad things, and there are bad cops also that sit around and watch them do it. And it's true, too. When I get threats against me, when I get threats against my family, or whomever else, do any of them come out here and try and say that was bad? No. Why? Because the Republicans love violence. They love hateful behavior. They love bigotry and hate. It's just the reality. And with being a Republican, and I've said this before and I'll say it again, my uncle was the one that told me this. He goes, with Republicans, there is always a promise of violence. Always. Always a promise of violence.